Hey, welcome back. Just another show. Three reasons why. We've been out for a while, but we're back. And life gets in the way sometimes, but we miss y'all. We've been thinking about y'all, and back to put on another show. My name is CDP209. I live in Vegas, born and raised Stockton, California. And I'm here with.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the 209 Tiger, out here in Stockton, California. Shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. About ready to bust out some picks. Let's go. And you know I'm here with.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Common Sense Marcus. Sorry about the reprieve. Like CDP said, life got in the way a little bit. But we back. We coming out of Hell's Kitchen. I'm in Cali. And we gonna bring you that motherfucking fire. Let's get these NFL picks, man. Let's go.
All right. Of course, Thursday already passed, so let's talk about that. What y'all think about that game? I think, who was it? Let me see.
The Bengals and the Jags.
The Bengals and what about that game? What y'all think of?
I had to work, so the only thing I can really tell you about that game is that Derek Clark Jr. on the Jags, he was on my fantasy team and he broke his fucking ankle. He broke his ankle. Shit fucked up my
Oh, yeah, seen that.
Yeah. He broke his ankle early. He didn't even get a ball or nothing. Like, damn. I hope you're all right, bro. I hope you're good. But I gotta say that I think the Jags won, right?
No, Bengals came back.
Oh, Bengals came back. Well, I guess I seen a high score, so I guess Trevor Lawrence did something, I guess. I don't know. That's all I can tell you. Those two things about that game.
It was 24-21, Bengals over the Jaguars.
24?
24 to
24. 24.
I'm not sold on Trevor Lawrence. I wasn't at Clemson. I don't think he's the god quarterback like they try to make him out to be, It's just more or less of, like, he's cool. He's just a little too, he's not accurate enough to me. I don't think he can read it fast enough. I don't see him throwing deep. Like, he's just more of like a mobile, kind of like Josh Allen when he first came out. You know what I mean? But he's so slim. It's like, I don't know. I don't know about Trevor Lawrence. Like Burrow, I was wrong about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, I think he got it. I don't know if he got it in Cincinnati. I don't know if he could uplift the Bengals, because that's a lot. That's a lot to ask. You know what I mean? Like, uplifting the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a task like that. It's like, I don't know if he can do that, but I was wrong, man. He's nice. Joe Burrow does kind of give me like Joe Montana vibes. Like the way he's kind of like the way he kind of moves. Like, I ain't saying Joe like 4 Super Bowls or whatever. I'm saying he kind of has that like that kind of vibe where it's like he just kind of gets it done. Like, you don't really hit him. He's moving, but he's just kind of gliding. He makes that throw when it's time. I like Burrow, going forward. But now ownership will make sure he never becomes anything great.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, real quick, I like Lawrence. I'm surprised that he's handling the losses so far, because he's never lost in his life all the way down to Pee Wee. You know what I mean? So I'm surprised that he's not out there pouting and all that shit and complaining, because he's always been a winner, championship winner, and now he's on the total opposite. So I'm surprised about that. So that's hope right there alone, him just sticking in. And the Bengals, we lost to them by the field goal week 1. But they're a good team. They're a lot better than what they said they were when I watched the game and us coming in. I thought we was just gonna run over them. But their defensive line, their front seven is nice. So and Burrow, he's solid. He's solid. You know what I'm saying? He's a solid quarterback, and once he read defenses better, he gonna be way better. He's like one more. He's a tight end and a wide receiver away for the Bengals being a solid thing. And plus their running back is pretty good too.
Yeah, they just got to protect them,
Mm-hmm. And next we got on Sunday we got the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. What y'all think about that?
Henry going for 2. Henry butted, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen like, but you know what? As a bettor, what's interesting about that game is the spread is only 6, right? So, it's in New York, so, it'd be like 9 on a neutral field, 12 or 13 in Tennessee. But Julio Jones is out. I think A.J. Brown might be out. Then you're kind of looking at it like, can the Jets just kind of like, they're not going to win the game, but can they, make it close? You know what I mean? Then, like stack the line, stop Henry, maybe. Maybe, like I said, maybe they could cover the spread. I mean, it's a bad spot, but
nah, King Henry going for $150, 3 touchdowns easily. The spread is tricky with the -6, but I would go definitely the over with the 44, over under 44. So I would go the over. I just think the Jets might score 10, and it's just gonna be ugly. Just well, if it's 10, so if that's I don't know about the over. They both stay away from this game, but Tennessee easily.
Yeah.
Shout out to Solomon, the ex-defensive Niner coach. This is NFL for you. But 0-3. Gonna be 0-4.
Yeah, I don't. It says it's 10 in the morning. It said the weather's supposed to be. It says it's gonna be cloudy. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough for the Jets. I was like, maybe there's a storm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they come out there in that old like that army green, that light army green that Joe Namath had or something. Come out there in those old colors.
But I will say this: Tennessee's defense is suspect. So if you can kind of if you could get anything going, you know what I mean, and just make it a Henry type of, like a Henry or bust for them. I mean, you never know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got to win sometime. I'm thinking the Jets. Tennessee with nobody to throw to, maybe this is the week for them. But as a bettor, I kind of like it as a. Nah, I mean, if we're just talking just straight up, not Tennessee.
Yeah, me, I learned from the NFL. My team taking a lot of losses that when you expect to just whoop a team ass, some shit happens, and the team may not win, but it's not an ass whooping run over like you think. But I think the Tennessee Titans, of course, gonna win. I think it's gonna be a long, boring game. They're just gonna run the ball down their throat, and then Jets defense gonna be tired at the end, and it's gonna be a boring game. A lot of Henry coming. Only thing happens is something crazy. Like I said, something crazy happen, and Henry get hurt. Not saying he's gonna. I'm wishing him nothing like that, but only thing that could save the Jets is an injury, and
I mean,
there's gonna be a lot of Henry.
The Jets defense would have to come out. I mean, they would have to come out on fire.
Yeah.
To where Tennessee has no momentum to even run Henry. Like, where they can't even run him. They can't establish the run.
Or jump on them early, so it's like 14-0 Jets or something like that. Yeah.
That's it. It would have to be something like, where Tennessee was forced to pass to no wide receiver.
Mm-hmm. The Jets better hope. With it being in New York, they just better hope that the Tennessee Titans out there partying and having a long night. Ain't the Tennessee Titans the same team that gave everybody COVID and shit?
I thought it was the Texans.
Like they played they played the Titans, and next thing you know, the whole opposite team was suspended, and the whole Tennessee Titans had it.
Maybe it was them.
Yeah, so the Jets better be out trying to get the Tennessee Titans out there drunk in the New York City lights, you know what I'm saying? So they have hangovers. But
if you're doing like a 6-17 parlay, then put Titans on the money line or something, and then don't even if you got to pick it, just take the -235 or whatever it is and put it on your parlay and whatever. Just you ain't making much off the game, but it will still multiply. So don't even bet this game.
And next, we got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. What y'all think about that one?
Chiefs. I mean, Same thing. I mean, the Eagles got beat, so I don't like to bet against a team that got bad the week before, that got beat bad the week before, especially in the NFL, because they're all professionals. But I mean, man, I like Philly's defensive line, and if the defensive line, it's like the other, like if the defensive line gets off, I just don't like what I see from Hurts because he's looking like the dude from Alabama that got benched. He's reading the plays too late. The receivers look like they're doing work, like they're getting open. It looks like Hurts, like he's bad ball placement. He just looks like he don't know where to go with the football.
The spread's Chiefs minus 6.5, over under 54. Like Carl said, I got to roll with the Chiefs, man. Just on the strength that I can't see Patrick Mahomes losing back-to-back games. Like, if you that guy, you got to go on the road and win a game. That's just what the fuck you got to do. Do it for Andy Reid. He fell out last game. You can go down there all motivated. Do it for him. I do like the Eagles defense, though, front seven. They played the Niners. They shut it down a little bit. Hurts threw the ball deep, though. He did throw the ball deep in that game. So I don't know what's going on, but I just can't see Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey and Hunt. And, I just got the Chiefs. Probably going to be an ugly game. I'd say like 24-17 Chiefs.
Or like I said, yeah, I would take Chiefs or over just because I'm thinking like, didn't Dallas put up 41? Or didn't it put up like 40 or something, 40 something?
Oh, I forgot about the Monday night game. Yeah, they put up something. But the same with the Chiefs, like the Kansas City defense, they gave up like an average of 28 so far this year.
Yeah, I'll take the over. I'll probably say like 38, 31, or 38, 20, 28 Chiefs or something like that.
Yeah.
Philly's going to score on Kansas City. You know what I mean? Kansas City's defense is suspect, so Kansas City's defense will probably give up 17.
At least, yeah.
I got the Chiefs in this one also. What's the name? Back against the wall is getting questioned about. Is he really all that they say he is? So talking about Mahomes. He gonna go out there and he gonna have something to prove. Kelsey, the fast motherfucker, he gonna go out there. They gonna light that shit up.
Although he's been getting touched.
He gonna be throwing up the deuces on a couple of bombs.
I've been seeing Mahomes get touched up this year. You know what I mean? Like, he's been getting hit. So
got a lot of new players. Got a lot of new players on the offensive line.
Him and Prescott, the way they getting hit early, I don't know if they gonna last because Dak be getting touched.
Yeah.
But
I got the Chiefs in that one. All right, this is a pretty one right here, pretty good one. We got Carolina Panthers at the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all got?
Fuck Dallas. Let me just get that out the way. But they can score points. It's Carolina plus 4.5 in the Jerry world. I think Christian McCaffrey's still out, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Sam Darnold, it's going to be like a statement game for Sam Darnold if he could do it. But even though I said fuck Dallas, the over-under is 50.5. I'll take Dallas minus 4.5. I think Dallas will cover. I think Ezekiel Elliott's been quiet all year. I mean, I didn't watch Monday night game, so now she did something that night. So I think he might come out, Carolina got the best run defense, though, in the league. But I'll still take Dallas minus 4.5. I just don't believe in Sam Darnold yet, especially without Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, Dallas is playing at a high, and that dude Horn blew his Achilles or tore his ACL. That's why I was kind of like, their defense is taking a hit. Yeah, McCaffrey's out. I still don't know if Dallas will cover the 4.5. I think Dallas might do what they do and win, maybe win by like 3 or something. I take the over because I'm still not sold on Dallas's defense. I think last week, or I think Monday night, was more of Hurts playing bad than the defense playing good. You know, I thought it was more bad Philly offense. You know, uh, if it get, I'll take Carolina. I'll take Carolina. You know, plus 4.5. Yeah, you know, like because Dallas got their big win on Monday. You know, they could go back home on Sunday. You know, thinking, you know, like we got this.
Sure.
I could see Sam Darnold light it up. You know, hey, I'm telling you, Dak's getting touched. Mahomes and Dak, they're getting hit. You know what I mean? You know, they're over there getting hit.
This game is kind of tough. Dallas gonna, if Carolina could keep it close, I think they could win that game. Dallas was supposed to win with the lineup on paper that they got, but I think Carolina. They'll sneak one out in Dallas. Because I just don't believe in Dak. He either blow you out or he fuck up and lose. It's either one or the other.
I mean, because Carolina's pretty solid defensively, though. Like Carolina, like I kind of like what they did ever since this new coach, this new front office took over. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying, the last 2 drafts, I like the players that they brought in on defense and on offense. You know what I mean? So I mean, if you gave me McCaffrey, I'd take that 4.5 and run. With Chuba Hubbard could catch out the backfield, though. You know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, it's like he's not McCaffrey fast, speed, elusiveness, but he can play like a Knowshon Moreno. You know what I mean? Like just solid, could catch. You know what I mean?
If I'm not mistaken, I think Carolina played Jacksonville and Atlanta. I don't know who the third team is. They played, but you know they 3-0, respect to be 3-0. But I think Dallas is going to be a little bit better of a test to see if Sam Darnold for real or not. But 3-0 is 3-0, so you know we'll find out. Dallas minus 4.5.
All right, the next game we got the New York Giants at the New Orleans Saints. Who y'all got in New Orleans?
He's a spread of 7.
That's right. You keep going back and forth. Let me see real quick. 8 now. Saints minus 8, over under 41.5.
Yeah, I'll probably still take the 8, to be honest. Dude, the Giants, it's just like the Jets. They're just bad, man. It's like, you know, it's like they can't block. They got bad play calling. Saquon Barkley's overrated. You know, you got to sit there and take him in a cardboard box, you know, in a box that says fragile, you know, like it's like they're 0-3, they're not going to the playoffs. Like, what are you doing? Like, we're only gonna give them a little bit of here and a little bit. Just if you're gonna give them till week 6 or whatever off, just do it. The Giants ain't good this year. They ain't gonna be good next year neither, unless a miracle happens at, you know what I mean, at quarterback and coach. So I don't really know what they're doing with Saquon, but defensively, I thought they were getting better, but you know, they're still cool. But that offense is bad. I take Saints on defense alone.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna roll with the Saints as well. But let's go back to last year. If I had to rewind tape, remember when Tiger was hyping up Danny Dimes all the time? What happened to your boy, man?
I told you, it's the coach, man. The coach is sorry.
But yeah, I gotta roll with Winston and you talking about coaches, Sean Payton, like you said, the defense. When is their receiver coming back? Fucking oh man, I can't think of his name. The Saints receiver.
Oh no, he ain't back yet.
Oh, okay. Because they're not. Huh?
Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas ain't back yet.
I was like, especially if Michael Thomas back, because I didn't know when he was coming back early or not. But man, that should be easy. I mean, I'm thinking like, I don't know, like 28-10, somewhere in that range. Just an ugly game though. The New York Jets are just a bad team. The Saints, you don't know if they're a good team or not quite yet. I think they won the last 2. No, they went 1-1 the last 2, and of course they beat Green Bay. And week 1, and everybody was like, "Oh my God!" But the Saints -8.
All right. I got
Or under.
pretty easy. Pretty easy win, especially at home. The crowd, they're going to roll the Giants. All right, next, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. Who y'all got?
Spread Cleveland -2, over under 51.5.
Man, if I trusted the Vikings defense, I would take Minnesota because I really like the offense. I just can't trust that defense. Like, I don't trust that defense to stop anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? That Minnesota's passing. No, because I've been watching their games. Their passing defense is god awful. Now they got the safety, but after that, the rest of them are sorry. I'll take Cleveland on Beckham probably alone. Beckham will probably have a monster day. The defense, their defensive front it's hard because I like the Vikings offense. But now I think they would need Cook to pull this one off though. So I don't know if Cooks is gonna play because I haven't checked his injury. But yeah, I'll probably take Cleveland either way, like Cleveland.
I'm going the other way. I'm taking Minnesota at home, right?
Yeah.
Got that skull crowd going crazy, that big old Viking dude. Minnesota +2. Kirk Cousins. Man, that boy is who the fuck he is, man. He's a stat-making machine out there. Their defense does need help, Minnesota, obviously, because Arizona beat them on the last second. Well, that was the kicker's fault, I guess, obviously. But the Bengals, they losing these tight games is what I'm saying. What, you lost like 2 games, 3 games by averaging like 8 points?
Missed the field goal. And no, they kicked the field goal, and we missed the field goal.
Oh, so 6 points.
We had the game locked, but they called it a fumble on Dalvin Cook when his ass is on the ground. But it is what it is.
But yeah, I think it's time for shake and bake Mayfield out there to take a step back. And fucking as far as Cleveland's defense, they had a big day against the rookie last week, or I think it was last week, against the Bears. Sacked that dude like 8 times. Like, so you feeling too good? Like that dude ran into sacks. So I'm taking Minnesota, the Skull, the Vikings +2. They're gonna get this game, and Minnesota's gonna be a playoff team. I believe it. But so are the Bears. I mean Browns too. So should be a good game. Take the +2.
Yeah, I got us at home over the Browns. Not being biased or favoritism, whatever. But I got us at home. The crowd alone. Our front seven is going to give the Browns quarterback hell. So that's how we're going to win. And it's going to be a lot of Cook, a lot of running the ball. So I got the Vikings in that game. I think it's going to be a boring game, to tell you the truth.
I could see that. I could see like a 19-16 type game. That's why that 2 is kind of dangerous because the Vikings always come back in the end to make it close. Like the offense is explosive. It's just I can't get behind that defense. From what I see,
kind of disrespectful too. You at home and you an underdog. No love.
Nah, right. It's established the Vikings most hated. They don't even talk about us on SportsCenter unless we lose. But the next game. Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears. Who y'all got?
Look. Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead.
I was going to say, before I even look at the spread, I got Detroit Lions, man. Let me just say. Spread Detroit +3, over under 42.5. Look, man, I'm a Niner fan. That's clear as day. But that boy Goff, he's doing I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing a little something out there in Detroit where they're keeping shit close with good teams. They losing, of course, but they're keeping shit close though. I think he was it Miami? Fuck, they went with somebody in overtime just last week. But the Bears, they switched to that nigga, the rookie. I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, Fields.
Yeah, just get ready for a long season, Bear fans. You might win like 4 games. Fields. If it's the same Fields I seen last week and all off season, he ain't gonna do too much for you. I'm taking, like I said, I'm taking golf. I like the running game out there in Detroit with Williams and their tight end like Henderson or something. That's a big country fed Iowa dude. So he can catch the ball with that long hair out there. I got Detroit easily, but why not take +3?
Man, look, I got Bears just because there's only one thing to talk about in the whole state of Michigan. That, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
If it ain't about the Michigan Wolverines, come on, Bears. Give it +3. Fields at home, first start at home, somehow, some way, Bears win. You know what I mean? But for fans of Detroit, they could rest easy because not only is Michigan State undefeated, the University of Michigan is undefeated. So college football wise, y'all happy. Now, pro 0-4. Detroit, Khalil Mack is gonna go off. I ain't even worried about Fields. Khalil Mack is gonna go off. Khalil Mack is gonna have a turnover himself. Fields will probably run 1 or 2 in. You know what I mean? The offense, the coach is under fire. I don't like the coach. You know what I mean? He needs to get fired. I don't know about, I don't trust Detroit enough to have them, you know what I'm saying, come on the road in Soldier Field and get this win. I'll take Bears +3.
Shit. I hate both of these motherfucking teams. But when we play each other, it's always a tough game. But Stafford gone. If they had Stafford, I would have the Lions, but that's a past tense thing. So I got the Bears. I think the Bears defense to take them home. The Bears defense, the front, they got a nice front. They got a nice corner out of Utah. Can't remember his name right now, but yeah, I got the Bears. Pretty easy game too. Another easy game.
I put too much hype on Fields, man. I ain't seen nothing from that dude.
No, I'm talking about the defense gonna take him.
Yeah, I just talk about Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack gonna run wild tomorrow.
Yeah. What's the name? The quarterback to play for them from the Rams. I think he. What's his name?
Darnold.
Golf. Yeah, he's overrated. He's been way overrated. He's getting exposed this year.
It's just the Bears' offense is like, woo. That play calling is bad. It's like, man. I mean, it's like up there. It's like epic bad. Like there's sometimes to be like, oh, that's a bad offensive line, or that's a horrible this, and it's like, maybe not. But the Bears is offensively. I'm just like this. They're gonna win on field goals and defense. You probably see like a defensive touchdown tomorrow.
You might have to. And it's the Bears -3. They favorite at home.
Oh, I'll take that 3.
All right, the next game, we got the Houston Texans at the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Y'all got?
Man, I've always liked the WWE. I've always liked the WWE Buffalo Bills.
17 though. That's a lot.
What's the spread?
17 and a half or so, and like 16 and a half.
Let me see. What's the over under?
Let me see what it is live right now.
I gotta get to it. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Philly, Kansas. Oh, here we go. 17 and a half. Yeah. Over under 47. The Houston Texans got fucking Deshaun Watson problems on their mind for at least the first eight games of the year. They in Buffalo. It's October. It's starting to get the crisp of the cold, a little bit. 17 and a half. I'm not biting on that, but I will take the over, and I will take Buffalo easily.
Hey, shout out to Cooks from Stockton. You know what I'm saying? 209 stand up. But yeah, I might even take the 17, man. I would say over, but I mean, the Bills ain't been looking too hot, and this is probably going to be their game to go on high side. Well, they did put up a lot of points against somebody the other day, but still, this might be their game.
At least 30. They're putting up at least 30.
But it's like the Bills, their calling card is pass defense. So it's like, I mean, where's Houston gonna get their yards and their points from? Like, it's a rookie quarterback, if I'm not mistaken, throwing against Buffalo secondary.
I don't even know who the quarterback is. That's how bad Houston's doing.
I hate big spreads in the NFL, but I'll take Buffalo.
That's 3 scores too. They ain't fucking around.
But I'm just saying, like, that could get ugly quick if this rookie ain't the one in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? With that pass defense, like, they're gonna have to come out to a fast start and keep their foot on the gas all game. I don't think they got the horses on defense to just keep Buffalo under control, to stop Diggs, Beasley. Shout out to Beasley for not getting his vaccine.
Shout out to that. Yeah, stay strong. We're with you. I don't know what the weather's like, but you know, Texas, you got that humidity. Yeah, fuck that vax.
Yeah.
What you got, CDP?
With me, this is going to be an easy game. Buffalo. And the Buffalo quarterback, he going to be the man all this week. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be talking about how he taking Mahomes' chair. Because he going to look good this game. Diggs, Sanders is on fire. Houston ain't got nothing for that.
Yeah, I seen they had E. Sanders. I was like, man, the Niners should have got him again.
Sanders over there killing it.
We need to hire whoever Minnesota got draft. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, like, even that new receiver that they got is pretty nice. Like I said, I've been watching the games. Odin or
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I got Buffalo on that one. The next game we got the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins. That's gonna be a tough one right
there. Let me see what that spread is real quick.
The Dolphins, they're always in the game.
Jacoby Brissett's gonna play.
Finally. You got Carson Wentz plus 2.5 going down to South Beach. Over under 42.5.
Oh man, you know, Quentin Nelson is out. I might lean on Miami. But I'll probably take under. I'll be honest, like, I don't want no piece of this game as far as really one way or another. Maybe I'll just take the under. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be boring. Brissett's not a gunslinger. You know what I'm saying? Wentz, I don't even know what Wentz is anymore. So I'll probably just take the under. Both teams got injuries out there.
What is Indianapolis doing with the fucking offensive line they got? The defensive line. They tripping, man. Putting Carson Wentz back there. He was prepared for a fucked up season. But all I want to know is what jersey is Miami coming out in? You know, are they coming out in the throwbacks?
Yeah, they coming out. Hey, I don't know if they come out in those. It's in Miami.
Yeah, it's in Miami.
They come out in those whites.
I'm gonna take Brissett and Miami in that crowd. They should be pumped, man. They need this game. Tua's still out for like another month. So next man up. I always like that coach out there in Miami too. Something about him. I'll take Miami minus 2.5. Ugly game though. Ugly. It's gonna be an ugly game. Not sure a Miami fan or a Colts fan.
Yeah, I got Miami in this game. You know, it's gonna be a tough game, like you said. But I got Miami in this game. The Colts, they got a pretty tough defense, but I think Miami, they're gonna pull it out like always. All right, the next game we got Washington football team against Atlanta Falcons. Who y'all got?
I got the Redskins, man. I can't call them the football team. I got the Redskins. No disrespect to the Native Americans, but Washington minus 1.5. Man, their defense is solid, and I can't think of their quarterback name who had his debut last year in the playoffs. That boy's been balling. That boy, I mean, he ain't out there winning games for you, but he ain't fucking up. What's his name?
Not last week, but he good. He cool. He on, but he fucked up a lot last week.
I'm just saying, for a rookie, I like what I see out of them. Like I said, they turn in that corner. They got that old Carolina coach too, huh?
Ron Rivera.
Yeah, they got Rivera. So that's another team. Atlanta, like, what the fuck happened to Atlanta since they lost to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl 5 years ago? They just been fucking up their whole team. Matty Ice, I don't know what you're doing, man. Obviously, Julio Jones and, Billy Blanks. Shout out to Home Depot. I used to work there. But, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they doing, but I'm taking Washington. That's my lock of the week, too, by the way. Washington -1.5.
Yeah. Let me see. It's hard because Washington's defense hasn't really shown up at all this year. So this might be it because Atlanta's kind of like in the middle of a rebuild on the go or whatever they got going on. But man, like those wide receivers that, what I'm saying, that dude Ridley's nice. That's where Washington has problems in the secondary. So I could see this, kind of being like, in Atlanta too. It's just, I can't.
Washington got to quiet that crowd quick.
I don't know if I can put money behind, the Atlanta Falcons, though. Like, if I had to bet some, let's see, what's the over-under? I'll probably go under.
47.5.
I'll probably go under. If I had to pick a team, I'll take Washington -1.5 just because I don't know about the Falcons' offensive line, if they can protect, if they could hold up for Matt Ryan. But that's hard, though, because I do like the matchup for the Falcons at receiver and at quarterback, but that's about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, unless that tight end starts getting off, I don't really know where Atlanta's, like, defensively. Like, Washington's not great offensively, but they got a couple speedsters. But against Atlanta's defense, that might be enough, So I'll take the under. Washington -1.5.
Yeah, I got Washington in this game. This game gonna be I don't know. It's gonna be kind of boring to me. I'm surprised I ain't hearing too much more about that tight end that the Falcons got. He's pretty much a cheat code. I thought he'd come in and run and shit.
They took him like top 5.
Dude was like 7 foot, like 7 foot, could run a 4.2 and shit. Like, what's going on? Like, get the dude the ball, man. You gotta make some plays for somebody like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Washington in this. All right. The next game. I know y'all excited about this. Seattle Seahawks at the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. So y'all got both teams fresh off a loss.
Niners -2.5, over under 52.5.
The odds makers know something. I'm rolling with the odds makers because injuries decide this game. I mean, I couldn't tell you who's going to play defensive back for the Niners, so that matchup scares the hell out of me. Yeah. But Seattle thought they had a sweet lick in Minnesota last week and got their head kicked in. So it's like I can't tell you what Seattle's defense is awful. Because I told you that dude Jamal Adams, he can't cover shit. All you see is Minnesota people going pew, pew, just running by him all day. Only thing he's looking for is to lay a hit on somebody. But, as far as that, if a receiver don't have a ball, he don't know what's going on. But I don't think Holyfield's going to play. I think they're going to roll like they did last week. Trey Sermon, Trey Lance in some plays. But then it comes down to Garoppolo, Wilson. It's just hard because, okay, Chris Carson, I don't know. Carson's in?
I don't know.
Yep. Hurt his hamstring against it.
That's what I'm saying. So now if they don't have Carson and it's just 2 receivers against our receivers and Kittle, our defensive line, I'll take Niners by 3.
Oh, so they covered the 2.5 easily.
I take Niners by 3. Whoever wins, I think it's gonna be by those margins, just like Detroit and Chicago, or just like Colts and Miami. It's gonna be 3 points, I think, one way. Just because both teams come off of a loss, both teams pretty much know Arizona's up in the division. So is
the Rams.
So it's like they're gonna throw out everything.
Full disclosure, if you don't know by now, I'm a Niner fan, huge Niner fan. But saying that, this game unfortunately could go either way. I don't know what's going on with our secondary. Like, coming off that tough loss, all you got to do is stop Dante Adams. Couldn't stop that motherfucker. Hella penalties. Like I said, if they play man-to-man, it's going to be a long game. McCaff, Lockett, Wilson. I just don't like that. I just don't like that three-way. But they're not going to be able to stop Kittle. They're not going to be able to stop Debo. But we ain't got a running game right now. Jimmy G, I do like the way Jimmy G is playing. I almost bit my tongue saying that. But I'm going to leave this game completely alone this week. But the Niners going to pull it out, though. If I had to, if he was like, pick for sure, then I'll take the Niners -2.5 all day long. But it could go either way, unfortunately. Man, it depends if the Niners come out hot, because they came out flat as fuck against Green Bay. So they got to come out hot, at least don't be no 3-and-outs. Do 3-and-outs drive me crazy, Jimmy G. But establish the running game. If you got to put Juszczyk back there, do that. I'll take the Niners -2.5.
I just run the ball more with Trey Sherman. And like that, maybe they should start. I'm telling you, Seattle's defense can be had. Maybe you might want to start thinking about rolling Trey Lance out there a little longer. I'm telling you, watching a motherfucker throwing the football into the ground for a fumble ain't what I'm looking forward to every Sunday. A dude throwing into triple coverage is not what I'm looking forward to every Sunday. I
can't fault him for that, because the dude came from 20 yards away. You talking about the Stone Cold Kittle over the top one?
No, I'm talking. Or was it Kittle? The one where there's three
wide open. Wide open. Yeah,
there's three people around him.
But dude came for 20 yards away though to get that interception.
But
like you can't even see the dude.
Like he was shadowed, so one of the three is gonna come up with it though. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's like
he had the other two beat. That's what I'm saying. He had the other two beat, and that last nigga was like, nope.
Where is he?
The fumble is unexcusable. That nigga did a turnaround fumble. Like, come on, man.
Alexander, he's top 5 in the league in cornerbacks. He ain't no joke for Green Bay.
What I'm saying is, where are you going with the football from your own end zone? You know what I mean? When we have a hurt defense, these are mistakes you can't afford to make. When you're cocking back to throw a football and you change your mind, you're not supposed to lose it. You know what I mean? The tuck rule is gone. Yeah. These are mistakes that just cannot afford to be made. Why are people making excuses for Jimmy Garoppolo? This man has not won us a Super Bowl. This man he's not a Pro Bowler. He's not nobody. So I don't know why everybody cares so much about we should wait, whatever. It's not like we don't owe this man anything.
We have to wait, my nigga. We have to.
The big contract that he got, you can't set nobody on the bench making that money.
Let me ask you this though: we were 37 seconds away from being 3-0. Like, how you gonna sit Jimmy G on that though?
But if he didn't make those mistakes that led to points, we wouldn't have to worry about being 3 points away from something. I understand that
he's still throwing the ball super fucking high. Everybody got to jump for this shit.
But what I'm saying is,
getting rocked for a first down.
If his turnovers are leading to points, or the defense has to pull miracle 4th and 1 at the goal line stops, it's a problem. Like, it's a problem. The turnovers are a problem. We don't have a team built enough for a quarterback right now that can make 3-4 turnovers, throw passes into the ground, throw passes where receivers got to jump hella high and get knocked out or hurt. We just don't got that time for that right now.
I'm with you. Put Trey Lance in more of the game. Give him 6 plays this game, 6 to 10. Also, I'm calling out Ward and Tart, man. You gonna have a fucking long, big day. Do something.
Yeah, they've been playing awful.
Do something. You change your numbers up. Do something. Change it back.
All right, next game.
Niners -2.5.
We can talk about the Niners all night.
Hey.
Cardinals and the LA Rams.
Okay. Cardinals. I'm taking the upset in that. Hey, I'm not sold on the LA Rams. You know what I'm saying? Like I give them props with that Bucks win, but I didn't watch that game, but I watched their games before that. The Colts lost that game themselves, and who was the one? Was it like the Lions or
They beat
They got,
Minnesota barely. They should have lost to Minnesota.
yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like I ain't been impressed. The
Not the
Cardinals,
Rams. The Arizona should have lost to Minnesota.
Arizona should have lost to Minnesota, but the Rams haven't impressed me in the games that I've seen them play. I'll take Cardinals with the points.
4.5. Cardinals 4.5.
I'll take
over under 54.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna take the +6 on injuries. I just hope everybody gets hurt. But if I had to pick somebody, man, fuck both these teams, dude. Fuck this game. I mean, they both undefeated. Arizona's defense is solid though. I mean, from what I've seen, they're pretty solid. They bend, but they don't break too often. Matthew Stafford is doing it though. You gotta respect that. I mean, he got weapons finally. He got an offensive line. So, this game, man. Fuck this game, man. I'm gonna go with the over, man. And injuries. Over and injuries.
I can see the over.
All right. The next game, we got the Pittsburgh.
Who you got? Pick injuries.
I'll give it that. I got the Rams, my boy Stafford, man. Out of that big Texas, I got Stafford, man. He gonna ball out with them wide receivers. He gonna pull that off. But next game, Pittsburgh Steelers at Green Bay Packers in Green Bay.
Oh man. I'll take Green Bay -6.5. Big Ben's my boy, man. Minus the rape shit he does, that fruit, whatever. I don't condone that bullshit ever. But that nigga need to retire though. Let's just call it what it is. Like, go sit down, let the next man up. I don't know who the next man is they got, but sit down. I'm taking, even though Green Bay fucking got a lucky ass victory over my Niners. One more shot on my Niners. But I'll take Green Bay -6.5. It's a touchdown in Lambeau. I think it's going to be ugly, too, man. I think it's going to be like, I don't know, 32-17, 32-20, 21 maybe, somewhere around there. It's just Big Ben. Just come on, man. Sit down.
I'm taking Pittsburgh's going to be my dog of the week this week. I'm taking Pittsburgh 6.5 because you know what? The Packers didn't impress me or show me nothing because we just run it back to what I was saying about the Niners. There's a motherfucker throwing footballs in the ground and throwing triple coverage interceptions that fool you to believe that defense was something. Nah, I take Pittsburgh because everybody's going to bet on the Packers. But I tell you what, that spread, I believe it opened, and I think it dropped to 6.5.
Oh.
So, the Sharps are telling you, you know what I'm saying, Pittsburgh. But I like Pittsburgh just because now I can't tell you which one of their wide receivers. That's the only reason as of this moment I haven't put my bet in with Pittsburgh, but I plan to take Pittsburgh. I'm just waiting to see the final injury report because the Packers got some injuries too. Dudes was getting knocked out on Sunday night, and they had such a big Cinderella walk-off win. Pittsburgh comes in. I don't know if they win, but they covered a 6.5. I'll take Pittsburgh, 6.5.
Dante Adams should have been out the game with the concussion protocol too, man.
Good up.
But
hey man, he from East Palo Alto.
I want to hear that shit right now.
You ain't got to sit down.
Oh, that dude was out. That dude was like looking like who was that nigga that Nate Robinson when he got knocked out by Jay Paul? He was just out. Like, oh man.
Got his whole family in the crowd. He ain't about to sit out, get knocked out.
Yeah.
He gonna go out there. Whether he is or not, he got mama out there.
He was waiting for that flag. That flag never came. He was like, I can get up.
Nah, it was a clean hit, though. He hit him like that, shoulders, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't helmet to helmet.
I don't know what he's supposed to do except rock that nigga like he did.
But I got Green Bay in this one. They're going to play just like they played the Niners. I think it's going to take Aaron Rodgers is going to pull it out at the end because Ben, he played around with Father Time just a little bit too long. He stayed one. He should have retired last year. He should have called it quits.
And shout out to that dude from the Bengals who said Pittsburgh quit. He guaranteed my +6.5. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like when someone call a team out for quitting Now the next game, Pittsburgh coming out with a point to prove. Like, yes, I get a motivated Pittsburgh Steelers, you know? They got accused of quitting. Oh, yeah. Pittsburgh.
All right. Next game I got Baltimore Ravens at the Denver Broncos in Denver.
Spread, spread Denver -1, over under 44. Denver playing really well. Really well. They got Gordon the third. They got Teddy Two Gloves. But I like Baltimore, man. Just on the strength of the Harbaugh family. On my boy Lamar Jackson. He need to throw the ball more, like to Hollywood Brown. Get that big tight end involved. Let the run. He can't do it all the time. I know he's still recovering off that hip, but I'll take Baltimore in a tough game in Denver. +1.
Yeah, Denver, man. To me, Denver hasn't played nobody of sort, but I think this game, I don't think Baltimore is that good, first of all, but I think they'll put more people on notice, like, damn, they kicked Baltimore ass, because I don't think this is going to be close. I think Denver's going to win by probably like a touchdown, to be honest, because honestly, I mean, unless Lamar's going to pull some magic, they about to kick his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because Denver's front's no joke. Denver got defense, and their offense is balanced. Bridgewater takes care of the football. He makes smart decisions passing. Jerry Jeudy's out, and I think that dude Hamlin is out. But Sutton is in, and that tight end, Fant is in. Gordon catches out the backfield. Like, they have a nice little, you know, they building something in Denver. Like, they missing the quarterback to get to the next level, but I do like where Bridgewater has them. Like, they're a solid team, and I think at home, I think they're going to rout Baltimore. Maybe like, I don't want to say like double digits, but I'll say that, like, they'll win by at least 7.
For me, I got Denver in this one. Teddy Two Gloves, you know. I always loved the Minnesota. But Teddy, he just gets the job done. This is nothing exciting, nothing phenomenal. He just gets the job done, you know. And not to say Baltimore's tired, but, you know, they've been taking games all the way to the last second. I think that little pixie dust about to run out for them. And I got Denver in this one. They got the rookie corner. He's balling. Their defense is always solid. And Teddy Two Gloves, he just get it done, you know? He just gets the job done. He don't make no mistakes.
Ravens got a lot of injuries, and if you can't run the ball, I mean, they got Murray, but that offensive line is suspect. You know, Chubb and strip sack Vaughn coming at Lamar all game. Denver.
All right, next game. Got Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New England Patriots in New England. Brady back home. First game.
Go ahead, Marcus. I'll let you.
Tampa Bay -7, over under 49.5. The only thing that scares me about this game is we're going to see, like, we obviously know that Tom Brady's talented, Bill Belichick's talented, but who's more talented game scheming? Because Tom Brady has got to know Bill Belichick's weaknesses. Bill Belichick's got to know Tom Brady's weaknesses. You could take Tom Brady's 1-2 away, make him start dancing in the backfield. That it'd be a long day. But +7, I just think it's gonna be an ugly game. I just can't, man. Who's Matt Jones? I can't get behind that dude. I wish Cam was still there. Then I'd be more happier. They really got nobody to throw the ball to neither. So Tampa Bay.
Kendrick Bourne.
Huh?
They got Kendrick Bourne. They got Aguilar. They got a little song.
They ain't got nobody to throw the ball to. You know what I'm saying? Really, they can't establish the run. Tampa Bay just loaded on paper, but they don't always get motivated to play. I mean, their defense isn't the same defense they won the Super Bowl as well, too. But Tampa Bay should win. I don't know if they're going to win by 7, though. So I would just I would leave that game alone because it could go over, it could stay under, and I damn sure don't think they're going to win by 7, but they're going to win, though.
Oh, man. Tampa, you know, I get it. You know what I mean? The weather could be nasty, and Bill Belichick could scheme something that he's had. You know what I'm saying? But Mac Jones got welcome to the NFL last week. Hey, you're going to get welcome this week because that defense is bad. But the secondary can be had if you're going to throw deep with the football, which they're not. Tampa, Gronkowski is out, but New England's talented defensively, but not that talented. Patriots are more talented offensively. Evans, AB is back. You know what I'm saying? Like AB should be back, right? AB is back. The other dude, I can't remember, the one receiver. I'm not really a big fan of his, but he get Godwin.
Godwin.
He gets a lot of catches. Cameron Brate. Richard Sherman could play. You know what I'm saying? Like I just take Tampa. Tampa by double, by 10. You know what I mean? I just don't think Matt Jones is built for this right now because that's a lot.
Yeah, I got Tampa in this. I think Brady gonna kick their ass with a respectful smile on his face. He's gonna say professional, but he got something under their skin. He got something to show. But I got Tampa Bay. And on Monday night, the Las Vegas Raiders at the Los Angeles Chargers in LA. Keep on saying San Diego. In LA. Who y'all got?
Like that game is so close. I wouldn't even bet teams. I'd probably bet over. If I had to bet one, I probably would take the Raiders in the points. I'm not really, how can I say? If Josh Jacobs might play, I can see it. It's just I'm not really sold on San Diego yet. It's just because they got to show me they're consistent. I think San Diego is the better team, like overall. I just like the Raiders' momentum right now. It's in LA, but it'll be all mostly Raider fans. You know what I'm saying? I think Raiders win by like around that because it's hard because their secondary isn't great. You know what I mean? So the Chargers will stick in the game, but I don't think the Chargers are stout enough on defense to stop Waller and Jacobs and their speedsters, Ruggs, Edwards. So I'll take the Raiders in the points over though. If what I'm probably gonna do, I take over.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way completely. Josh Herbert, boy's a bad man. Damn, man, I like that kid, man. He got a chip on his shoulder. I really like. The Raiders are 3-0, but it's a suspect 3-0. 2 overtime victories. Barely beat Baltimore. Or Baltimore was one of their overtime victories. Miami was the other one, I think. Yeah, I'm not bought on Derek Carr ever. Chucky, he got him 3-0. But the Chargers, I'm gonna say the Chargers are gonna win by at least 5. So I'll take the -3. The over/under 51.5. I'll leave that alone. But Chargers all day long though. Fuck the Raiders.
Chargers got a big win.
They gotta ride that momentum.
Kansas City looking ahead. You know what I mean? Raiders right now got the momentum.
We'll see.
I got the Raiders. I think they're just a tougher team all the way around. I think they're just tougher.
You a homer.
Yeah.
Las Vegas love out there.
I got the Raiders. The wife right there. But yeah, I just got the Raiders. I think they're the more tougher team. But San Diego, they got a nice quarterback. But the Raiders, they just gonna bully them. They're gonna bully them.
Both are gonna have a big day, man, or big night, I should say.
It's gonna be a good game, though.
Yeah, it should be a good game. The Raiders are 3-0, but it's just suspect 3-0 to me.
I'm just not sold on San Diego. It's just like I don't know. It's like the Clippers. I can't never really get behind like San Diego. I don't know. Or LA, my bad. They're LA now. I just can't get behind the Chargers. Nah.
Yeah, that's it for week 4 in the NFL. Get out there. I hope y'all make y'all votes. Y'all can vote online. Y'all can talk about vote. Y'all can bet online. So get out there, do your thing tonight if you ain't did it yet. And next weekend we got the fight, Fury. You know, I think Fury he gonna whoop his ass again with the same gloves that he had on last. Bricks in that motherfucker. But Wilder to me, you know, he just ain't got it. But yeah.
I mean, if I had to pick, I'd take Fury. You know, I'll take Fury, and I'll take Fury. He'd probably stop him late. But I mean, you know, anything could happen with Wilder. He only need to land one punch. But I take Fury.
Yeah, Fury obviously the better boxer, but you know, Wilder got that knockout power. I just want to see the gloves though. If you got that loop-de-loop gloves, I was like, oh man, the fix is in.
Or not unless old boy gonna put some shit in his own gloves this time, you know. This nigga, he ain't getting me twice.
Fury's just gonna body him. He's just gonna lay on him. You know what I'm saying? Like just squeeze the energy out of him. You know.
It's true.
But yeah, you know, y'all got any questions, any opinions, anything of that sort, you can always hit us up at 3reasons2020@gmail.com, the number 3. And you know, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and just be safe out there. I am trying to be in your business, but don't let them shoot that liquid in y'all.
Yeah. Fuck that vax. Like you said, stay safe. Sorry it's been a minute, but we back. Hope you enjoyed the show. Shout out to the San Francisco Giants. Let's get this pennant run going. And yeah, I'm out. Go Niners.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Betters, you know what I'm saying? Good luck. You know what I'm saying? Take my picks to the bank. You know what I'm saying? Or if not, bet against them and take it to the bank. But you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody stay well. Michigan 5-0. Good luck to the Niners tomorrow. I'll holla at y'all. Take care.
That's looking good.